Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we are going to play with 257. I noticed we haven't played with this vehicle in a while, so why not to make this tank work? Also, one more thing, don't mind the background. We are starting the first stage of the renovation, speaking about the studio room. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to fix echo completely. I know you can hear a bit bigger echo now, but it's going to be fixed, I would say, next weekend, okay? We are pretty much going to change the floors because floors was going like this, and plus on top of that we are going to cover room in the soundproof foam or sound isolation. I believe this is how it's called. So this is what we are working for. Obviously we are trying to get as close to perfection as possible, so I hope it will feel so much better, right, fellas? So yeah, okay, so what is the plan for us? This tank, first of all, let's talk about 257. 257 as a tank is absolutely amazing in my humble opinion. It is very, very, very solid tank, okay? What is the best thing about this vehicle? I would say trollish armor. There is many people who do not know how to penetrate this tank properly, especially whenever a tank is reverse side scrapping or even showing the sides. So this is very, very good thing to say. This tank is kind of beginner ruiner or beginner destroyer in one or another way, right? Other than that, gun is not that horrible, to be completely honest with you. I really like the shell velocity of this tank, which is 1,259 meters with the standard ammunition, right? That's very, very solid, and that's very, very nice. And you can actually hit your shots relatively well with this tank. If you need to load gold, you can load gold. 315 penetrations, which is quite low for Russian guns, to be fair with you, but it is how it is. Not much what we can change about that. And as you can see here, we are just having a great time. We are securing our damage in a way. Skill, what do you mean you are securing your damage? Well, the thing is, not in every single game you can be victorious, right? We need to keep this in mind, and we need to say that straight in the face. Not in every game you can win, but what we can do, we can try, right? In the same time, if you would pay attention how many of the gentlemen are sitting here, I believe it is about the time to escape and provide some assisting damage if possible. Enemy team is playing very, very well. I need to give some kudos for enemy team for sure. They are doing everything properly. They are being aggressive, and it works just fine for now. Okay, let's see how much of the pressure we can make, or I supposed to say how much assisting damage we can get here. I mean, in a way, we are going to kind of spot for AMX65T. Right, and to be completely honest with you, I couldn't care less for spotting for AMX65T. It is very, very important thing to say. Okay. Okay. I wonder, is this gentleman a baboon or not really? I don't know. I do not really think he was baboon, so I am not feeling too guilty for spanking him. Beautiful. So far we have very, very nice start. I am very happy how we are starting everything. Now, this tank is weak kind of frontally, right? But armor overall of this vehicle is not horrible by any shape or any form. What you can do, you can always show the side like this, and it is very, very hard to penetrate. Well, until enemies are figuring out they need to shoot you over there, because this tank has V-shaped hull, and even though you cannot see it here, actually you kind of can see it here. This is a V-shape, and that V-shape is saving you quite a bit, and obviously anyone who is playing with this tank. If you do not meet someone who has a big boy alpha damage or 150mm plus gun, you can feel actually pretty damn solid while playing with this. Anyways, I know my X65T is ready to support us. Now the question is, How many of them are sitting here? Oh my bananas. Rhino, 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 rhino. Oh, you made a mistake. Oh, you made a mistake, buddy. Oh, you made a mistake. With your awesome DPM, you just unloaded towards me and now you are in the garage. Unlucky. Wow, that was a ninja turtle, fellas. That was a sweet ninja turtle. Okay, phase 1. How are you doing? You see, this tank has that extremely weird armor profile. And it works just fine. So for example, in this kind of situation, I am over side scrapping, right? And he's, wait a second, I am hitting his side and I'm not penetrating his side. How to understand this? Well, answer is extremely simple. This tank is created for this kind of stuff. Although, once again, whenever you are meeting very experienced players, it is going to be so much harder, you see? I am showing my side. I do not try to show my front. I am all the time working with my side, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And this tank is capable of spanking enemies like there is no tomorrow whenever you are playing with this tank properly. I am extremely happy with this game. I think what we are showing over there, I would say it is close to perfection with this vehicle, which is very good, you know. And hopefully, if some of you we are struggling with this vehicle, hopefully you are going to feel so much better now. Meanwhile, we are going to Sidescrape once again. Beautiful. Now double penetrator incoming. Doesn't really matter, to be fair with you. I'm going sideways because why the heck not? Looks like he knows where to shoot, but debatable. I'm showing literally side. Yeah, he knows where to shoot. At least it looks like it. Good job. Good. Knowing where to shoot is always nice and always very welcome. Light tank could sit somewhere here, I would guess. Maybe. No, light tank is gone. Okay, never mind. Fine, Char Futur, where are you? By the way, I must admit I did not expect to start our journey for today's YouTube video with a solid 6,000, but oh well. Don't get me wrong, I am not complaining, and I think all in all we are quite lucky obviously in this game because our team is so much better, but in the same time we are doing quite a bit of the heavy lifting ourselves. It's not like we are sitting in the corner and saying, oh, our team carried the game pretty well. Luckily we did not need to do absolutely anything in order to get where we are in this game. Yay! That was amazing. That was very amazing. Woo! I'm extremely excited about this game, you see? And I am trying to show how to use armor properly of this vehicle, and so far everything is looking very well. That is a great game, fellas. I'm super excited and I'm super happy. So yeah, once again, if you want to side scrap, imagine enemy is over there, you are trying to make angle like this and you are baiting people to shoot somewhere over there, right? It's very important. This part is penetration. Keep this in mind, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are sitting sideways and you want to spank this tank, don't shoot somewhere here, shoot into the upper side. It's going to be so much better, and you will be able to mess enemy up who is playing with a 257. It is very weird tank, to be fair with you. Anyways, look at this beautiful. Can we take a second to appreciate this beautiful score? 7.1 thousand damage, 1.2 thousand assisting damage, 4 kills, solid ace wanker, beautiful play, beautiful play. We are getting steel wall, we are getting high caliber, and we got 1.6 base experience. Beautiful game. Very well played, Skill. Good job, Skill. Very well played. Okay, let's continue our journey and let's go for round number 2, shall we? And we are back for round number 2. This is going to be a rough one. And I can tell you exactly why it is going to be a rough one. We are getting map where heavy tank is kind of useless. As wrong as it sounds, it is. The main reason why am I saying so is If you would pay attention at this map with a heavy tank, you cannot push through the heavy flank. It's just simply impossible. So you need to be very, very patient in this map, and you need to sit in the middle or somewhere very, very, very far away in the heavy corner, right? As you can see, we have heavy tanks which are not even thinking about going. I see. Baboon! Baboon! I can clearly see that there is some tanks which are not even thinking about going into the city, and to be fair with you, it is very, very fair result. I believe you can see a bit of the lights blinking. I apologize for that. Something happened with my lights, and now they are thinking, but they are hiding in the Discord, something like this. I apologize for that. I can see that, my eyes can see that, and if I can see that, probably you can see that as well. So yeah. Okay. So what is the plan? At this point, we just need to be patient. I know there is a tiny possibility enemy mouse will say blah, 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 blah. If he will try to make a bit of pressure in front, we are going to spank him like there is no tomorrow. But for now, we are just simply sitting here and waiting until enemies will make a mistake. That's all we need to do. That is all we need to do, fellas. Our E75 is obviously getting slaughtered, probably from the middle, I would say, or maybe even from the heavy flank. Doesn't really change absolutely anything. All we need to do, we need to be patient. I know it sucks looking into this game, and you know, you truly need to be patient. You need to hold your banana, and you need to wait until enemies will mess up, because if they won't, we have physically no chance to push enemies like this because of the middle over there. We have no chance to go like this for obvious reasons because of the... Oh, mistakes. 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 Very, very nice. This is exactly what we are looking for, and at this point, this gentleman knew he effed up. So that would be literally the same situation for us if we would try to make a bit of pressure like this. It is just simply bad option, and we do not want to do that, right? For obvious reasons. Okay, at this point I am thinking how to make some kind of crossfire tower, Centurion action shit, or alternatively Progetto, or the same T-54. And I think we are going to take this position here. We are going to be a tiny touch more aggressive, but I think this is going to work just fine. At least that's what I want to believe. And at this point we are just waiting patiently. If Centurion action shit will try to move back like this, hopefully we can spank him once or twice. This is what I am looking for. What is the chance of this T-54 being here? Probably quite a big one, but I think I am brave enough to try to find the angle towards the Centurion action shit. At least that's what I think. Meanwhile, unfortunately not that great angle over there. It is a struggle, fellas. But to be completely honest with you, it is a struggle not because of the tank we are driving, right? It is a struggle of the map itself. It is extremely hard to do something in this map with kind of every tank apart the light tank. I would say light tank is the favorite for me. I see enemies are making pressure here, but I'm not going to go there for easy damage. And the main reason being is because this Centurion action shit will start making pressure like this. This is what I need. I know about Centurion action shit, and I know about Progetto, and at the same time there is T-54 who is trying to be greedy as well. So once again, we are being patient and we are holding our ground in this kind of situation. I do not think about absolutely anything else. And even though it is looking bad 1-6, it is still not bad whatsoever. The main reason being, why am I saying so it's not so bad? We have plenty of the sniper schnitzels who can actually start eliminating the guns, and a lot of enemies lost shit ton of the hit points, right? So that is the positive thing from all this. Meanwhile, T-54 is here, I see. I think at this point we will need to start loading gold ammunition. I think that's what we need to do, fellas. The death is coming. Slowly but surely, the death is coming. Mr. Mouse. Extremely hard to penetrate him. Nice angling by the mouse. Extremely nice angling by the Mr. Mouse. Okay, guys, you must help me. If you won't help me, it's going to be ay 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 Dios míos. This is the situation which we are going to have. At this point, we are simply side-scraping against the Mr. Mouse. I'm trying to penetrate him into the... Oi, 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 oi. I'm trying to penetrate him into the back for obvious reasons. Right? It doesn't look that great, it doesn't look so simple, but we are trying to survive as long as we physically and possibly can. The death is nearby and we are sent in the garage. Okay, look into this game. I don't really think we played that badly, honestly. It was just simply a disgusting map for a heavy tank, and in the same time enemy team was better, which they absolutely deserve, and they did everything well, right? So kudos to the enemies. Let's teleport to the scoreboard and let's see what we crafted overall, right? And we are back, fellas. Unfortunately with a defeat, but we gave as much as we could in this game. So all in all, 2000 damage, 800 assisting damage. We are third by experience and we are fifth by the damage all in all. And I am feeling very, very great with this. Mouse found balls and he went in front, he made pressure and he bounced at 10,700 damage. Kudos to the mouse as well. Light tank spotted quite a bit, he did his job, and overall enemy team played extremely well. So good for them. Let's go for round number 3, shall we? Okay, fellas, the last game is looking pretty promising if you would ask me. There is plenty of the heavy tanks, there is plenty of the tank destroyers all and all. Only one Arta, I believe we can do things well. Once again, I apologize for the lights. Hopefully it's going to be fixed very, very soon. Okay, so what is the goal for us in this game and how we can make enemies work? How we can make this vehicle work and enemies suffer? This is the question. And I believe we are going to start absolutely everything from very, very typical play. We are going to take this corner here and we are going to spank enemies every single time whenever they are going to do some silly goose decisions. I do not really want to be instantly aggressive. I just do not feel like it is an amazing strategy or it is absolutely necessary, right? At first we are going to take this corner and we will wait for someone to try to peek or something. Meanwhile, 87 spotted. Let's try to punish this gentleman. Unfortunately I cannot, which is quite sad thing, but I am accepting my fail speaking about aiming. How about now? Can we penetrate him now? Yes, sir, we can. Beautiful. Minus 400 for 87. Can we spank him once again? Nope. Unfortunately, we cannot. At this point, I am a bit more brave, fellas. It looks like enemies decide to have the safe defense parameter, and it doesn't look like enemies are thinking about being too aggressive in the heavy flank, which is not necessarily a bad thing for us. In fact, I trust this so much I am going to go through the middle of this game. Now, this might be very silly decision from my side, but I am up to take the risk. I do not really want to get spotted until I am going to reach this position here. I know it sounds weird, but this is how I feel like. Meanwhile, Tiger 1 in the middle field. Good. Love in the middle of the field. Good. Let's try to spank them. Beautiful 500 in the face. Very nice. Now this trash 103 is a bit of the problem, to be fair with you. And if I would get caught off guard, everyone will spank me here like there is no tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble. I think I am in trouble at this point. I need to relocate. I am a bit too paranoid to make pressure like this. At this point, fellas, I am a bit too paranoid to make pressure like this. You see, they simply have 5 guns waiting here. So I think it is so much better for us to relocate and to say, okay, fine, fair enough, understood. Understood that wasn't the greatest idea of all time. That's what I am thinking. You see, Trash 103 got caught out of the position and he is pretty much getting slaughtered. Meanwhile, our standard B is kind of complaining how our team played the game because he went against the 7 tanks here, which is unlucky for this gentleman, but it is how it is. What we want to see, we want to get a better position for base defense. I want to believe enemies will have plenty of the forces who will say, yep, it is about the time to make a hardcore pressure. That's what I want to believe. So we want to make sure we are going to secure our base and everything is going to look great, right? That's what I am thinking about doing. In fact, maybe I am that brave to make pressure like this and to get even closer for the enemies. I think this could work very, very well as well. Plus on top of that, we have Su-130 PM who is trying to craft some kind of crossfire towards the enemies, so this should work even better. So that's great, fellas. Even though on the paper we are losing this battle, I do not really think we are sitting in such a deep shithole as it might look like, even though once again we are down on HP and we are down on the tanks. We need to keep this in mind. In this kind of situation, in this matchmaking, we are kind of top dog on the field. The armor of this vehicle is working extremely well, and obviously the gun for 40 alpha damage is also extremely important in this game. The main reason why I did not push like this or why I did not went here, because it is a trap. There is safe defense parameter in the back, and there is nothing, I repeat, nothing what I can do. If I will start making pressure in front, I am simply going to take one for the team, and after that I can complain how bad of decision I made, you know, and I do not want to complain. I just do not want to complain, fellas. Meanwhile, how are you doing? Okay, fine, fair enough. How are you doing? Oh, come on, game, come on. Don't do this to me. Okay, I am trying to show my side, not front, side, thank you, very, very good. 430 is eliminated from the game. What we can do now, Mr. Love. Love should be there, he's not paying too much attention, that's great. Schnai in the side to the Mr. Love. Let's see, does he know how to penetrate this tank or not? I am not even thinking about relocating. As you can see, I am standing sideways and this gentleman does not know how to penetrate us. Enemy art does though, but this guy didn't. Okay. At this point, all we need to do, we need to make a hardcore pressure here, I guess. Mr. Leo is not very happy about his life choices. And all we need to do, we need to take this now. This is exactly what we are looking for. Remember when I said it is not that bad as it might look like? I wasn't lying, fellas. Currently we are kind of winning the game, not by the much hit points or something, but we are winning the game. By 2 guns and a bit of HP as well. I wonder how many HP this T95 has, because he is in the middle of the shithole for most of the game, so we need to keep this in mind. What we need to be afraid of, I would say we need to be afraid of the Wafflecock sitting here in the corner. This is not the tank we want to deal with, this is not the tank we want to play against, and he can spank us like there is no tomorrow, believe me. We eliminated the Tiger, that's good. Okay, at this point, I think we need to return for a base defense. I know it sounds weird, I know, but skill, I know. This is one of those games where you need to go in front and back, in front and back, in front and back. You need to act like you are PP, you know? That's what you need to do. Oh, Borat. Mistake by the Borat. Let's aim our shot and bam. Beautiful shot ours, Mr. Borat. I'm super happy about this, and all we need to do at this point, we are going to make sure the 257 is going to regret his life choices. I'm going through the middle because I have absolutely nothing to lose at this point, and I think this is the right way to do the things. Meanwhile, I think he is going to be super aggressive, so I can start pre-aiming, and we need to shoot the hole. Unfortunately, not where I was aiming to, but it is how it is. Meanwhile, you see, this is very, very easy to penetrate. All I need to do, I need to hit his lower plate or even upper plate, and I could easily penetrate him. Obviously, it depends on the RNG, as many of you know. Most of the time, this tank is working very, very well, but there is some situations where you simply cannot do absolutely anything, which is sad, but it's just how it goes, right? Now, if this tank is playing hold down, you can penetrate this tank in the turret without bigger problems whatsoever, just to let you know that. And now we are going to search for a magical shot. I really doubt we are going to find one. Anyways, let's teleport into the end of this game and let's see what we crafted. Okay, excellent, fellas. 3.7 thousand damage, 5 kills, 100 assisting damage. It was a great game. Not excellent, not as the first one, but that was great. And all 3.7 thousand damage. We bounced quite a bit, and the MVP of this game is the Su-130. He farmed them all. Good for him. And we made a bit of the profits as well, which is good. Okay, so all and all, our session with this vehicle was pretty glorious. We did 4.3 thousand damage and we spotted 700. I would rate this as a solid success. So 257, we made it work. If you haven't played with this vehicle, I would highly recommend to test it out. And for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time together with us, and obviously, if you want to get drops for yourself, you know where to find me. I believe you are very, very well aware of that. So thank you very much for everything, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.